Hey, what's up, everybody? DIB Sports. I'm about to start doing my NFL picks for this week. So I got my pad right here. Got the schedules. So the first game is this Thursday. So can't wait for the NFL to start. I'm happy it's back, and I get to do my pick thing again. Did start this thing last year, and I'm gonna start doing this thing again. So the first week is the Patriots and the Chiefs. Is this even a question? It's the Patriots. I got the Patriots that game. Then the next game coming up will be the Jets and the Bills. Man, I mean, these are two teams that are hot garbage in my opinion. But I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills for that one because I think the Jets will be the worst team in the NFL. I think they're going to be 1-15 this year, so this ain't the game they're going to win. So I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills. Jaguars and Texans. I'm picking the Texans because Jaguars are terrible. I mean, I don't believe in Blake Bortles. I think he's a bust, and I think this is going to be a bad year for the Jaguars. I don't even see them being 4-12, and this is not going to be 1 4 or 12. And the Houston Texans is a pretty good team. I think they're going to win by the run game probably. I'm not really sure about the quarterback situation. I believe they're going to start Tom Savage. So, not really feeling him that much, but I think their defense will win overall, especially over this Hurricane Harvey. I think it's going to give them some inspiration to win for the city of Houston. I actually hope they win because the city of Houston needs some inspiration and hope. And God bless everybody down there. Prayers for y'all. Anyway, Houston Texans will beat the Jaguars. Steelers and Browns. Steelers. Do we need an explanation? Come on now. The Browns are terrible. Cardinals and Lions. I got. I'm going to take the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals will take out the Lions. The Cardinals' defense is pretty good, but it really depends on Carson Palmer's play. It's hit or miss, but I think they'll play well together today, that game. So I got the Cardinals. Falcons and Bears. I got the Falcons. The Falcons still got a high point on offense. Well, we'll see if they will get over their hangover to Super Bowl, but I think they're better, way better than the Bears. So let's go with the Falcons. Raiders and Titans. I got the Raiders. Derek Carr is back, and he's gonna light it up. Got Mari Cooper, the return in the beast mode will be back in the lineup. So in the NFL, can't wait to see that and see Khalil Mack smacking people. So I see them beating the Titans. Ravens and Bengals. You know what? I'll go with the Bengals. I'm gonna do an upset. I think the Bengals will beat the Ravens that game. So I think that'll be a tight game, but that'll be the matchup. Redskins and Eagles. Sorry, Redskins, and I hate to say this, but I think the Eagles will beat them that game. Something about the Redskins, I just don't believe in them. They lost a lot of players in the offseason, and I don't think they're going to be that great, but I'm going to pick the Eagles over the Redskins that game. Colts and Rams. Ooh, man, this is a tough one because they both stink. I'm going to go with the Colts. I think Andrew Luck will do better than last year, but I'm not really believing this team. I don't think they really invest in him at all. So I'm going to go with the Andrew Luck. So Panthers and 49ers. We'll go with the Panthers by default because Panthers are they're better than the 49ers, but the 49ers are horrible. I mean, I don't even know who's starting at quarterback. I think it's Brian Hoyer or whatever, I think. Terrible. So I'm going to go with the Panthers. Seahawks and Packers. That's a good game. The Seahawks and the Panthers. That's going to be hard. They are doing Luck dirty, so it comes to building around them. Yeah, you're right, Antoine. I think the Colts are going to beat them, though, by default because the Rams are horrible on offense. The only thing they got is Todd Gurley. That's all they got is Todd Gurley. I mean, everybody else is trash. I know they got Sammy Watkins, and I don't believe in Jared Goff. Honestly, I think he's a bust. I'm calling it right now. I don't even think he's that good. Okay, back to my pick: Seahawks and Packers. That is a tough game. I'm gonna go with Green Bay because it's at home, and I think Aaron Rodgers he is a beast. So I'm gonna give it to Aaron Rodgers. And then the Sunday night game, Giants and Cowboys. Who I'm going to pick? Of course, I'm going to pick the Cowboys. It really depends on Zeke Elliott's suspension. If Zeke Elliott does win the suspension, they're going to win that game. But if he loses, I'm going to say the Giants because the Giants got a lot of talent on offense. So it really depends. That's going to be depending. If Zeke plays that game, I'm picking the Cowboys. If you don't, I'm picking the Giants. So that's my swing pick right there. It really depends if he wins that appeal. I highly doubt it, but we'll find out. And then we got the Monday night game, Saints and Vikings. The return of Adrian Peterson. He's going back to the Saints, and this is gonna be a low scoring game. Actually, no, not a low scoring game. I'm seeing a 24-17 type of game. It's not gonna be like a typical Saints game, but the Saints do have a good offense. But Vikings defense is ridiculous. So it's a homecoming for Adrian Peterson, so he has something to prove. I'm gonna go with the Vikings because I think the Saints are good on defense. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings on that one. And I don't know if Adrian Peterson will play the same. And then you got the Chargers, the Broncos. I'm gonna pick the Broncos by default. I think it's kind of a wacky game to me because they have 3 quarterbacks that can't throw on the Broncos, and then the Chargers are just terrible all overall. But by default, I'm sorry, Charles. I know that's your favorite team, but what was your Eagles pick? Oh, you gotta rewind that, Antoine. But I did pick the Eagles, so you should be happy. I picked the Eagles. All right, wasn't hard. It wasn't easy to say, but that's what I picked. But the Broncos, I'm picking the Broncos. So I'm gonna just do a quick overall. I'm gonna do a real quick one. I'll say all the picks that I said. So first game is Patriots and Chiefs. I picked Patriots. Bills and Jets. I said Bills. Jaguars and Texans. I'm picking Texans because the whole Hurricane Harvey. I think they're gonna inspire that to city. Steelers and Browns. I picked Steelers. Cardinals and Lions. I picked Cardinals. Buccaneers. Oh, I forgot some Buccaneers. Buccaneers and Dolphins. I'm picking the Buccaneers for that. Falcons over the Bears. Raiders over the Titans. I'm picking the upset with the Bengals over the Ravens. Eagles over Redskins. Colts over Rams. Panthers over 49ers. I'm gonna pick the Packers over the Seahawks because of home cooking. And this is the Giants and the Cowboys. It really depends. If Zeke's playing, Cowboys gonna win. If you don't, Giants gonna win. And then pick the Vikings over the Saints, and I'm picking the Broncos over the Chargers. So those are my picks. So if you have your own picks, I love to hear your picks. Just give me a whole schedule right here. I got the schedule here. So give me your schedule. We compare picks and go toe to toe. I'm up for it. So that's my video. I like to hear from y'all. Deuces.